What up? It's your boy Bacardi Root, chilling with Jackie B TV. Tune in, baby.
Hey guys, welcome to Jackie B TV. Today I'm chilling with my guy Ruben. He is running New Era Promotions, New Era Group, and the Smash Brothers. Make sure you guys check him out. All things marketing and promotions. He's like that guy. I approached Ruben for this topic because he teaches me something like every time, even on Twitter, even in person. I learned something about the industry, and I just know your knowledge of the industry. So I definitely want to talk to you. I know that I'm not the only one that's noticing the surplus of models, actresses, DJs, hosts. Everybody wants to be something. In your opinion, and just your knowledge of the business, what do you think it takes to progress in this industry, or in any realm?
In any realm, and especially in this industry, the number one thing is to set realistic goals. Like, if you want to not live check to check by doing this, then you know, that's a realistic goal. You could do that. You could financially gain a lot of money and experience and put yourself in a position where you don't have to live check to check anymore. Now, unrealistic goal is somebody that wants to go platinum, like as soon as they drop a mixtape. Like,
right.
Fam, that's not a realistic goal. So a lot of it is like with us to do with ourselves as adults, men and women. You gotta like self-reflect and look in the mirror and ask yourself, why do I want to do this? How am I gonna do this? And what am I willing to do to make this happen?
Right.
You know, for myself, I gave everything up and was passing out flyers. That's what I was doing.
Just to build up to the point where.
Nah, I didn't have no direction.
Right.
So I was like, shit, I'm not doing nothing. So let me give this a try. My homie Demo, my now business partner, he was like, yo, I think you'd be good at this. And I was like, all right. And you know, him and me always talk, and we're close, so we built realistic goals. You know,
right.
The company we work for, we were like, yo, we want to take it over in 2 years, and if not, we're gonna do our own thing. A year and a half later, I have my own company.
Yeah, just like.
You know? So it manifests itself, but your goals gotta be realistic.
Right.
You know?
Step by step.
Yeah.
If it's I want platinum, how about the first step to getting to platinum?
Yeah. How about you get some good artwork?
Right.
How about you get a track list?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's a common misconception of just I'm gonna get to platinum?
A common misconception is like the delusion that you're gonna make it. Like, it's a lot of work and it takes years. And a lot of people think, they look at Ross and like, man, if this big fat dude rapping about coke, he's a PO, he made it. It's like, man, this dude been on albums like 10 years ago.
Exactly. You remember him in the Trina video?
Yeah, writing songs for Trina.
Little Chains. You know, he started with the Little Chains first.
Yeah, and a lot of artists, they want the fame right away, but they don't understand that you gotta put in a lot of work before these people in the industry that are in their positions are gonna allow you to do something.
Right.
Because you have to be allowed in this industry to do stuff. You can't come in here and do what you want, be disrespectful, and just bogart the game. Unless you already coming in with 10, 20 mil.
Right, unless you get that bag.
Yeah, but you know, which most people don't.
Exactly. What is your advice to the people? Because even everyone that is going to watch this and they're going to say, okay, I'm taking in the advice, but some of you guys taking in advice fall into the category of monkey see, monkey do. You're just doing it because, just like you said, that he used to be a PO, he can do it, I can do it. You guys are falling into that category. What is some of your advice to those people?
I mean, what you see out here people doing is just like, if it's not for you, you gotta ask yourself, yo, you gotta self-reflect, like, as a man, like, yo, is this what I want to do? Is this what I represent? Are these my goals? Are these my morals? Was I raised this way? Like, ask yourself that, yo.
Right.
And you're gonna find out, like, man, this ain't
Am I
for
made
me.
for this?
Yeah, like, this ain't for me.
Right.
If you really look at it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because just so that you people can understand, what are some of the janky, I didn't even think I had to deal with this, looking at the lavish side of everything, things that even you go through or that people go through trying to make it in this industry?
in this industry, there's a lot of yes man, and you gotta comply with a lot of BS, and people's egos and attitudes you gotta cater to.
Right.
So I had a situation, or a situation happened where, and I see it all the time, where personal gets in the way of business. So something personal happens, and this person's ego is so crazy that they think that you're so wrong for going against them, and you gotta bow down to them, that they want to get you fired. Not based on your work.
Well, that's my money. You can't mess with my money.
You know, and it's not based on the work that a person does. It's like based on something personal. And when you don't bow down, they're like, you can't work with me anymore.
Right.
Ooh. And it's like, man, if you hold your ground and you're a good worker and you do what you're supposed to do, and you're 10 steps ahead of what anybody else is doing, and not even like to stunt, but like to cover yourself.
Right, to cover yourself. Right.
Nobody can touch you.
Definitely. And monkey see, monkey do. You deal with a lot of stuff. You deal with a lot of BS. You deal with a lot of drama, feeding the egos, and everybody is the star. Everybody wants to be, oh, I'm it. So they kind of, their egos get bigger, and then that's why they end up not making it. And I want this topic, and I picked this topic because it's kind of like, at what age? And what, like, because I think about myself, I'm 20, about to be 21, and it's like I see the 26s, 28s, 29s just starting where I am. Just at the beginning, because I'm at the beginning of any realm of this industry. And it's like, what's your advice to them that is like, first of all, do you feel like they're just doing it, just like popping up, I ain't really got nothing else going on? Or
I mean, a lot of it gotta do, there's a lot of different things. Something that I saw the other day was I had not a friend, but somebody I went to high school with approached me. They're like 29, 30 years old. I had this shorty with them. You know, I'm picking somebody up. We're about to go to a meeting to discuss like shooting for the P. Diddy concert. And he's like, oh, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? You know, I'm about to start my promo company, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper too, so I want to get down with you. And you know, can I go with you to the Diddy concert? And I'm like, dog,
you don't even
have no idea.
You don't even know. You know what? That just reminded me of, I was just watching that new show, Dancing with, I can't think of her name, the chick from Making a Band, the choreographer. And she was like, you have to earn the right to dance on this stage. You have to earn, or to dance on a good stage. She was like, you have to earn the right to dance on a good stage. And it just put in my perspective, like, you really do. You have to earn the right to accompany me to this Diddy meeting or Diddy concert. You have to earn the right to accompany, and tell Jackie TV what it takes, or some of the things it takes to earn that right.
Yeah. Before I even go into that, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit, because in that situation, when that happened, like, I know how Duke grew up. So I know how some of these 28, 30-year-olds, like, they have kids, they got a jacked up life, they grew up bogus.
And now so trying to put it
They dream about this.
They
see somebody that they know that they went to school with doing it. So, you know, that's the part I hate.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? But going back to what you said, like, how does somebody earn the right to do that? Man, you just gotta be the hardest working person wherever you are.